Can a $15 drugstore serum really compete with a $150 professional one? Ooh, I'm going to tell you in this episode. I'm breaking down in this episode of Spa Skin and Beauty the real difference between drugstore and professional skincare. And it's not just about the price. You're going to learn which products you can save on, which ones are worth the investment, and my go-to clean beauty brands that give you results without the harsh chemicals. So if you've ever stood in the skincare aisle feeling overwhelmed, and I have too, by the way, me included, this one is for you because I simplify it and break it down. So hit play, start shopping smarter. Your skin and your wallet will thank you. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Spa Skin and Beauty Podcast. Struggling with wrinkles, dark spots, or an overwhelming skincare routine? I'm Lindsay, an esthetician who has found a simple skincare routine for clear, youthful skin, even in my 40s. In this podcast, I'll share quick, easy, non-toxic solutions to help you love your skin and stay motivated. So grab your products, press play, and let's transform your skin. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Spa Skin and Beauty Podcast, where I dive deep into the world of skincare, beauty devices, holistic skin tips, and all things skin health. I'm your host, Lindsay, licensed esthetician of over 15 years, a former spa owner and skincare coach. And today we're talking about something I get asked all the time. All right, what is the difference between drugstore and professional grade skincare? Do I need to purchase that expensive vitamin C serum? What is going on with that? Why should I spend more on professional skincare when there are so many inexpensive options available at the drugstore? I hear you. I get it. I understand it. I really want to talk to you about this and break it down. So we're going to get into it. Drugstore versus professional. It's more than just the price. So here's the truth. Not all skincare is created equal. So drugstore serums especially and moisturizers, they might promise that glowing skin with like the latest buzzword, like your ingredient, vitamin C or peptides. But what really matters is how those ingredients were formulated and the percentage. So a lot of drugstore products include only 1 to 3% of a vitamin C derivative. Compare that to a professional grade product that can contain 10, 15, even up to 20% of active vitamin C. And with the right pH, formulation, and stability to actually penetrate the skin and trigger change, things like collagen stimulation or brightening at a deeper level. So what you're often getting, like with the drugstore option, is more like surface level results, not real correction. Professional skincare is just like biologically smarter skincare. And I'm mainly talking about the actives. And what I mean by actives is I'm really talking about what I think you get the most results is your serums and your topical products. And that includes like the potency, the stability, the performance. So I just want to kind of like break down what truly sets professional skincare apart, starting with those three. So potency, what is that? So professional products, they use like therapeutic levels ingredients. And what that means is that your skin can actually absorb and use them. So each drop is formulated to stimulate change, like collagen production or cell turnover. So most mass market formulas, they use popular ingredients at a low concentration, low enough to not actually create change in the skin. Another thing is stability. So an ingredient is only as good as its shelf life. Take vitamin C, for example, which I absolutely love vitamin C. I use it every morning, but it's notoriously unstable and it breaks down with exposure to air, light, or heat. That's why I only have a few vitamin C serums that I recommend. It's just so delicate. It breaks down so easy. It's so unstable. I really like clinical studies and trials with vitamin C because of that reason. Professional grade products, they use advanced stabilization methods and their packaging to protect those actives. So when it's time for that to hit your skin, they're still effective. So, without this, you could be applying a serum that honestly has already lost most of its power by like the time that hits your skin. So just be aware of that before you skip out on that vitamin C serum. I know that vitamin C serums, professional grade, are notoriously expensive. I mean, I think they are, but they do work. So it really also just depends on what your goal is and what you're looking for. I personally love vitamin C for the antioxidant properties. Yes, it's for brightening your skin. However, I find that you still need some other brightening agents to help with that. Vitamin C is just not good enough for me to overall brighten my skin, but I love the antioxidant properties. You can use other things too, but I really do spend money on a quality vitamin C. The other thing is performance, okay? So performance is about getting those ingredients deep where they need to go. Professional formulations often include advanced delivery systems like encapsulation, liposomes, or time-release technologies to push ingredients past the surface and into the deepest layers of your skin. Without these, the actives, what they're doing is they are evaporating, they're oxidizing, or simply they're just like sitting on top of your skin doing very little. So just to review those things is potency, stability, and performance. It makes a really big difference. All right, so don't all the haters come after me, but here we're going to talk about DIY skincare for a little bit. So sorry. Let's briefly talk about this trend. I'm okay with a few homemade skincare items, but here's the thing. Sometimes the do-it-yourself products, they often lack the proper pH balance. They can harbor bacteria and contain unstable ingredient combinations that can honestly harm your skin barrier. Now, I'm okay with a few. I know everybody's going to want their honey mask. I get that. But there's zero regulation. There's zero consistency. Things are just modern and formulated so smoothly now. I really don't do DIY skincare. I really purchase products. So I don't know. That may just be everyone's own opinion, but that's my personal opinion. They're a gamble when it comes to your skin. The other thing is you have to be careful with combining do-it-yourself skincare with other actives that you're using at the same time. So just be careful of that. Now, I'm a little bit more lenient on like a face mask than I am on like mixing up, especially I think what makes me the most nervous, honestly, is mixing your own facial scrub. I like a very fine granule, and it just reminds me of that apricot scrub. I'm just so concerned about micro tears in the skin. So these scrubs, I really leave it to the professionals to formulate, and I just don't want to have little micro tears in my skin. So I'm very just wary of that. So just be careful with that. Now, what about encapsulation? Let's talk about this. This is one of the coolest technologies in professional skincare because this is where the actives are, like the vitamins, the peptides, antioxidants. They are enclosed in microscopic carriers to protect them from like breaking down, and they deliver them right where they're needed. So you just want to think of this like a protective bubble. It keeps ingredients stable. It guides them to the deeper layers of your skin. And that's where the real transformation happens. So it's the delivery system. It makes such a difference in how your skin is going to look. This gives the professional grade products a huge advantage. You're going to get that firmer skin, the longer lasting hydration, and more visible results over time. Another thing, you just want to support your skin's natural renewal. So professional grade skin also works with your biology, not against it. Your skin goes through a renewal cycle. That's when your new skin cells are made and they rise to the surface. So in younger skin, that cycle is going to take about 28 days. In adult skin, it's going to take more like 40 to 56 days and can be even slower if there's inflammation, aging, or stress. So what's going to happen is that this is going to lead to dullness, roughness, and a weakened barrier. But professional grade ingredients like your AHAs, your retinoids, and your peptides, those can retrain the skin, speed up renewal, smoothing texture, and restore resilience. I do want a preference. So some things are totally fine. And when I mean drugstore, I mean like I'm in Whole Foods or CVS, something like that. And there are a few products that I do like, and I wanted to go over those. And like, for example, cleansers. I think there's a ton of great options for cleansers. You know, a purpose for a cleanser is they're to clean your skin. They are on your skin for a short time. So you just don't need the same potency or delivery systems as your serums or your treatments. It's just not the same. It would be very hard for a drugstore moisturizer. I just wanted to give a comparison on like what I'm talking about. If you compared I'm just drawing a brand. I'm just picking a brand out of my head right now. Oil of Olay. I don't know why they came to me, but it just did. Oil of Olay. Try to compare Oil of Olay to OneSkin. I mean, you can't. Like the delivery, the peptides, the clinical results, the potency, the delivery system, everything is there in one skin. You can literally see the difference versus oil of Olay. Yeah, maybe you're just going to put on a moisturizer, but if you need that actual treatment, you're going to want to spend the money and go to One Skin. So I wanted just to give a clear example of what I was kind of referring to. Or if you're doing like that vitamin C serum, like I love Medic 8, for example, things like that, versus something that you would just get at the store. I think like a hippie or something like that they call it. Hey there, quick pause. If you're ready to glow naturally without Botox or fillers, I've got something just for you. So join me for the Lymphatic Glow Method, a 1-hour live Zoom masterclass where I'll teach you how to lift, depuff, and sculpt your face using simple lymphatic drainage techniques. That's right, no needles, just real results. This is your exclusive sneak peek into my full course, the Botox and filler-free formula. And trust me, your skin will thank you. The waitlist is now open and early access comes with some pretty sweet bonuses. So head to lindsayholder.com/masterclass, and that's Lindsay with an E, Lindscy. So again, that's lindsayholder.com/masterclass. So let's get your glow flowing naturally. So with drugstore cleansers, I'm totally okay. And I mean like even Sephora and Ulta, there's a lot of great options that I like. You know, they're affordable, they're effective. And I want to go over with a few brands. Just there's tons out there. Usually there's less risk of irritation. So if your cleanser is like basic, fragrance-free, and pH balanced, it gets the job done. It's going to remove that dirt, that oil, that makeup without stripping your skin barrier. And again, I love using an oil first and then going back with another cleanser. Usually I'll have like a gel cleanser, or you could do a foaming cleanser or whatever cleanser that you prefer. Now, I do want to say, you do want to be more selective when you're acne prone, rosacea sensitive, or post-treatment, because you want to make sure that you know which ingredients your skin needs. They may need calming ingredients or corrective ingredients. So make sure that your drugstore cleanser does not include harsh sulfates or drying alcohols or a lot of fragrance, because that can disrupt your barrier, and then that's going to undo all your other skincare efforts. Just be mindful of that. And you know, if you're already investing in those high performance serums, you just don't want a poor cleanser to mess around with your skin's pH or leave residue behind. So the word pH is really important. We want it to have a really nice balanced pH. And again, we don't want to leave that residue behind, because we really want that expensive treatment, that expensive serum to do the most work after that. There's some brands that I just wanted to just briefly go over that I think are inexpensive. I think they do a great job, and I really like them. I haven't tried all of these. I have researched some of these, but I did want to give you my take on them. So here's a few cream and oil cleansers and just cleansers in general. Dime Beauty, that's a great one. That's EWG verified. It has a great rating. Now, I actually have tried Dime Beauty. I'm totally fine with that. That's an option for you. I'll pull some options and put them in the show notes for you if you want to just go through those, so you can just see, oh, I wonder what Lindsay thinks about this cleanser. These are the ones that I think are fine. Osea is a beautiful brand. I love that one. They have a really nice cleansing milk. It's ultra gentle. It's calming, perfect for dry, sensitive skin. It's made with organic algae, water lily, and chamomile. I mean, how lovely is that? So I'm totally fine with that. I love Core Organics. It's such a good one. I currently am using their oil. Right now is my first step, and I'm really excited. In fact, just today, I picked up an order from Prequel, which is that one's a new one, and they have both an oil and a cleanser. And I'm really excited. I'm going to try that for tonight's spa session with myself. And I'll let you know how that is. That is formulated by a dermatologist. The bottle is enormous. If you saw it on my Instagram story, holy cow. I think that's the largest cleansing bottle that I've seen. So that one is going to last me a really long time. They sent it to me, so I have not tried it. I have not tried it yet. And I've had to slow down and stop accepting a lot of skincare products because I have to get through them. And my gosh, this cleanser, I'm going to have to probably give half the bottle away to a friend or my sister because I've got to try other brands, and it would take me a really long time to get through this bottle. So if you haven't seen the Prequel bottle, just look it up. I just think that it's enormous. compared to what I'm used to getting. But anyway, Core Organics, I love the cleansing oil that they have. It is so nice. Actually like their turmeric mask too. That one's really nice. Okay, True Botanicals Clear Nourishing Cleanser. That is a pH balanced gel. It's anti-inflammatory. It's got green tea, black willow bark. It's non-toxic. It's also EWG verified. Biosense, they have an amino squalane and an amino aloe gentle cleanser. That one's available at Sephora. It's EWG verified as well. It's balancing and hydrating. It's got sugarcane derived squalane in it. It's safe for sensitive and acne-prone skin. Tata Harper. That is a esthetician favorite. It is expensive. They have a regenerating cleanser or their purifying cleanser. It's available easily at Credo, Sephora, Nordstrom. I know that it's like considered luxury clean beauty. That's what I would consider it as. But it's like organic farm to face. The regenerated version also has a light physical exfoliant aspect to it as well. Okay, another option would be like Indie Lee. They have a brightening cleanser. You can get that at Credo Beauty, Whole Foods, Drugstore. It's got strawberries, vitamin C, aloe vera. It's safe for all skin types, gentle exfoliation without the acids. It's got that clear, fresh scent without synthetic fragrance. And again, I just have to put my foot down on synthetic fragrance. That disrupts my skin barrier like no other. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, if you've ever tried fragrance and put it on your skin, but I have rosacea. And whoo, if I use that, it is just inflammation city. So I definitely do not want that. And plus, I don't want it in my body either. So I stay away from fragrance. I wanted to give you a tip. If you're someone who values organic and holistic skincare, your cleanser, it really is just a great place to start because you can still prioritize that gentle, non-toxic ingredient without compromising on the efficacy. So you can look for brands that are transparent, small batch, and certified organic whenever possible. And it is an easy way to kind of off-settle the cost of your more expensive product, your treatment product, your peptide, your exosome, your vitamin C, any of those, your growth hormone. Those are the ones that are going to be the most expensive because those are the ones that you need to really do the work. I want my serum to be able to penetrate deep within the layers of my skin and really make a difference. So just wanted to let you know. So the bottom line is I hope you were able to take some things away from today's episode. And those would be like, drugstore products. And we're talking about the treatments, not just like cleansers and things like that. Drugstore products, they might have the right ingredients listed, but if it is not the right form, concentration, or delivery system, it's not going to be effective. So just make sure that you really research that. And, I use ChatGPT. You pop it into ChatGPT and have chat rate it. That's what I would do. Rate it. If it is your ride or die drugstore brand, pop it into chat, see what chat says about that. Ask it about its delivery system, its concentration, its form, and compare that to another brand that you are currently using that you're paying a lot more money and see the differences. And then you can make your own informed decision, right? That's an example of something that you could use chat for. Very easy to do. And you're like, oh, okay, I have this more informed. And then also have it rate the ingredients if they're clean or not. I would definitely do that. But professional products are designed with the skin's biology in mind, ensuring that stability, the potency, and performance at every step. So just do your research on the back end. And just be careful with do-it-yourself and homemade skincare. I'm not squashing all of it. Some things are fun to do, but especially if you have sensitive skin, if you have acneic, if you're like rosacea prone like me, you just want to make sure that you understand the skin's pH and you want to understand the chemistry because it's all chemistry, right? Even if it's pumpkin or a banana or whatever, honey, you want to understand the chemistry with that and the acids and the pH level and all that good stuff as it is for A, your skin, and B, how it plays along with all your other skincare treatment systems. So just be aware of that. I'm just saying. If you're just not sure, make an appointment with your local esthetician. Working with a licensed esthetician really gives you access to advanced formulas that actually change your skin safely and effectively. So contact somebody that you like a reference for an esthetician in your area. By the way, I did want to quickly tell you, Just while we're in this episode, I'm doing a lymphatic masterclass coming up. So I would love for you to join me at lindsayholder.com/masterclass. And I'm going to talk to you about lymphatic drainage. We're going to do a lymphatic glow facial massage. And I cannot wait to go over that with you. And just it's a chance to let's connect. Let's be together and learn about skin. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. What a joy, what a pleasure. Just want to say I do not take it for granted. And you have made my day by listening to this episode and whatever you are doing right now in life. And I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. So until next time, stay glowing. Keep the momentum going inside the Lapree Beauty app, your free go-to skincare guide created by me, a licensed esthetician of over 15 years. Inside the app, you're going to find exclusive tutorials I recommended during today's session, perfect for tackling dark circles, oily T-zones, and maximizing your skincare in just 5 minutes. Plus, I've reviewed some of the budget-friendly products we talked about so you can shop smarter and feel confident about what's going on with your skin. Download the Lapree Beauty app on the App Store or Google Play to access expert-backed videos, trusted product tips, and bonus content from today's episode. Your skin coach is now right in your pocket.